Hello, Aries energy people. This will be a tarot reading from May 24th to June 15th. I know what you're saying. Damian, oh my god, it's not May 24th anymore. I don't give a F. That's what I say. I do things the way I'm a I'm a demon boy and a ruffian, and I'll do what the F I want. So what the H? Don't F with me, B. You B. You're not a B. I'm sorry. Shouldn't talk to you like that. Especially not you, Aries. Probably picked the wrong. Probably picked the worst time to do that too. Just get on here and just start calling you a B. Yeah, that's nice. So, okay. You simply have to be an Aries energied person to watch this reading, and more than likely it will land home, or what people like to say, resonate. So, what I'm saying is, with my mouth flappies, is you have to look at your whole chart. If you have Aries strongly aspected, that means you could have a stellium in your first house, which I do. I'm one of those people. I have a stellium in my first house. You have a stellium in your first house. You could have just one Aries placement in your entire natal chart, but it's aspected very strongly, which makes it a strong energy within you. Righto? You get what I'm saying? So that means that you just have to be an Aries energied person for this reading to more than likely land. Alright? A lot of tarot readers don't tell you that crap because I don't think they want to take the time to tell you. And I think it's just easier. It's easier for them. It's easier for them to sit there and say, oh, well, if this doesn't work for you, then watch my other 8 readings. Hey, oh, the sun doesn't work for you? Well, watch your moon, your Venus, and your rising, and this, and that. It's basically what they're saying is, watch all of my content so I get more views. What I'm telling you is, I'm basically screwing myself right now by telling you all this stuff. Like, I'm screwing myself and whatever other tarot readers, pretty much all of them. I'm screwing over all the other tarot readers right now by telling you this crap. That's how you identify which tarot reading and which one to choose. And whenever I get big doing this stuff, all the other tarot readers are gonna fucking despise me, but I don't give a shit. That's the way you're supposed to do it. That's the way you can find the reading that's right for you and not go through all these. Well, I don't know. That sounds like me. That kind of sounds like me. That doesn't. I don't know. Blah blah blah. And you're just going around watching all these videos, and none of it fucking makes any damn sense. Well, that's why. That's why it may not make sense. You have to know what energy. Every person is an amalgamation, just a big doughy ball of a cake, and all the different signs are the different sprinkles, right? And sometimes different color sprinkles, and sometimes you get a bunch of the same color, right? And that's more so who you are. Okay, so it's just everyone is every part, or everyone is every sign. Okay, everyone has every sign's personalities somewhere in them, but there are certain ones that are much stronger. That's all. You have to be able to identify that, and then you can choose the energy strand that's right for you. So you can go and tell everybody else what I said and spread the word, because I think it's wrong. That's all I'm saying. These other people can hate me or they don't. I don't give a F. I don't care. It's about you. And it's about, the right thing. That's all. And that's the right thing. And I often wondered when I used to listen to tarot readers and stuff, I often wondered, I'm like, why don't they ever say that? Why don't they ever say that? And they don't ever say it because it doesn't help them. It doesn't help them. Oh well. Blowing the lid off this joint with my little meager 6 views per video. One day it won't be like that, but for now it is. What are you gonna do? So we're gonna be looking at the situation, Aries. We're going to be looking at the obstacles to your situation. We're going to be looking at the things that can help your situation and what you can expect to get out of your situation. Then also, we're going to be looking at my most favorite part, and I will always stress to say this because I want you to know what my favorite things are because it's important to me to feed my ego. I want you to know who I am and be best friends with me so that way we can be friends forever. My favorite part is the hidden card. It's what you don't see coming. It's what you don't expect, what you couldn't possibly plan for. And your cards are right here. Right here. There's nothing wrong. I'm just messing around. You should have seen your face. So, okay. Pretty clear cut. It's pretty clear. Now, will I convey it clearly? That's another thing entirely. Stick around. There is a lot of toxicity in your life. There are a lot of people who do not mean you well. There are a lot of situations. Now, I say a lot, I mean either there's a lot of situations or people, or there are a few just really strong ones. You know your life better than I do. What do I know? I'm just a boy. I'm like 19 or something. I'm either 19 or 45. So, you know which one it is. Now, the thing is about this is that you, and this is such an Aries reading, it's pretty funny. You are pissed off that someone would do you wrong or that someone is meaning to do you wrong or harm. You are livid. So either you would be livid if you found out about this, or you found out a piece of it recently and you are you're not happy about it. Here's the issue, and I hope there are people who watch this reading because this is a pretty big deal. Here's your obstacle, is that you don't know who it is that's doing you wrong. Your obstacle is literally the truth. Literally, the truth. That's what the obstacle is. Which means that You have situations and people around you right now that you think are doing you well, that you think are your best buddies, that you think are meaning the best for you, and they don't. That's a pretty big thing to say, um, especially because you're fucking pissed off about it. I will to make that as clear as possible. You're fucking pissed off about it, man. And I don't mean to laugh about it. I'm laughing because like I what a good tarot reader I am. I'm laughing because um I would hate to be whoever it is that is doing you wrong. That's why I'm laughing. Not laughing at you're going through this situation. It sucks. It's horrible. But it's like you're on a search, seek and destroy. You know, you're like find it, kill it, be done. Find whoever it is, bop them on the nose or whatever you do. Probably way worse if you have Aries energy. It's probably way worse than that. And then throw them out. Check them out. Scoot on down the road. The biggest piece of this being, though, is that you don't have any idea that who it is that's screwing you over. So I would I would say you really need to look into that. And okay, it's kind of like this, like you know when you lose something, when someone else loses something, and they always say, "Hey, help me find this thing," right? And they always say, "Oh well, I wouldn't have dropped it there," right? I wouldn't have dropped it there because of yada yada yada. Like I wouldn't have dropped it there. I would have dropped it over here somewhere. Here's the thing: you lost something. That means you have no fucking clue where it is. So why you can't find something? Which means more than likely the places you're saying like, "Oh, I wouldn't have dropped it there." That's where it is. And that's why when people tell me stuff like I just don't listen to them because it's ridiculous. You lost something. So what am I getting at with this? I always tell these little stories, okay, so that they match up and everything else. What I'm saying is you have toxicity coming your way and poison coming your way. This could be gossip, this could be whatever, this could be stealing, this could be someone trying to take your girl and or man. Whatever it is, it's someone that is really putting toxicity in your life. And you think, well, it wouldn't be them because they're family. It wouldn't be them because they're my best friend. I'm telling you, this is something that you do not know, like you would not think of. Because the truth is your biggest obstacle here. This is like a big revelation. This is big, like, oh man, it was my own mother? What? Like that kind of thing. Now, do I hate telling you that? Yes and no. I hate telling you that because that's such a crappy thing to say, but it's also the truth. So, I can't lie to you, or else I wouldn't have the gifts that I do. And, I gotta tell you the truth. That's what it is. It's someone you don't expect. It's people you don't expect. Sorry to tell you that. Um, okay, so there is a way through this. Okay, a way through this. All right. A little bit of a solution for you. When you're trying to figure out who it is, there's something about your feelings getting in the way, which that's very much an Aries thing. I'm just saying. A lot of my best friends have been Aries, and we work great together because I don't let my emotions get in the way of making decisions. Where they do, but they also like reach out more and they express more and all the stuff than I do. So it just works. It just works. So what I'm saying is, you need to not let your emotions get in the way of trying to figure out who it is that's doing this. Um, you need to make a head over heart decision. Basically, who would benefit most from toxicity in my life? Don't bar anyone out. Don't bar anybody out. Who would benefit most from the toxicity in my life? Who would it be? Well, it can't be my brother because he got. No. Put him in the mix. There's something about you needing to use your brain noggin, your little brain wormies up here, to narrow down who it is. I keep saying who. It could be situations. It could be situations, but there's so many like feelings involved. I have a hard time saying it's not people. That's all. Because people are sneaky. Situations really aren't sneaky unless you you hide yourself from it. You hide it from yourself. So I say it's people. Pretty sure. So what you can hope to get out of this is you can get this. So when like if you have a tick on you for a while, like let's say you have like a couple ticks on you. I always tell these long stories, okay? But this is how I am. You clicked on me. Click off of me if you don't like it. I don't care. So, let's say you have a bunch of ticks on you. And for some reason, you can't find them because you're. I don't know why you can't find them. And they just drain you and they just drain you, but you have no idea, right? You can't even really tell. You can't even really tell after a while. You're just like, I've just always been low energy like this. Right? There's something here about like you've been deep in this toxicity for so long you don't even like really realize how much of an effect it has on you. And that gets knocked out because of all this, because you root out the problem. And you learn a lesson here of there is something here about you had intuitive messages. You had messages come through. You had this intuitive feeling about whatever, and you didn't listen. You didn't listen. So what you get out of this is that you learn how right your intuition is. And that's the hidden part, what you don't see coming. That out of this whole situation, you were right from the beginning. And then you covered it up and you said, there's no way they could be doing that to me. And you shoved your intuition to the side. After this, you'll be much less likely to shove your intuition to the side, which is a beautiful thing. Your intuition is like, it's the most basic part. It's like the one thing that, like, if you don't know anything about spirituality, you can get your foot in the door with. You can get your foot in the door with it. But it's also like one of the strongest things you could possibly have because you don't make mistakes. Like if you have intuition, yes, things can seem hard or whatever, but it's always for your best. You're not like wasting time, which can very much happen in life. You can waste a lot of time It's all perfect and meant to be, but you can push something off for a great while. You know. Anyway, this is a longer video than usual. I guess maybe I have a crush on you. I don't know. Thanks for stopping by. This was great.